Hey, what's going on, guys? Perry the Entertainer here, giving you guys another video. Gonna be giving you guys a Raw recap for Viewer's Choice Raw. You guessed it, June 20th, 2011. I have no guests in the studio. My internet just keeps going out, so you know what? I just figured do this, and then I'll do the afterthought tomorrow. Also, I hope you guys like the background. I turned my desk around, so now looks like an office in my room now, but yeah, it's basically, see, it's all wall. So let's start this Raw recap, shall we? Alright, so we start the show with CM Punk. CM Punk comes out, and he sits in the middle of the ring and waits for the anonymous Raw general manager to grant him a WWE Championship match at Money in the Bank. The anonymous Raw general manager comes on and tells him to get out of the ring. CM Punk says no. CM Punk has to fight for his contendership against Alberto Del Rio. He still doesn't leave the ring. It turns into a triple threat match. CM Punk versus Alberto Del Rio versus Rey Mysterio. Then he finally leaves the ring, setting up one of two main events for tonight. So like I said, I'm going to have a lot more to say about this on the afterthought. This is basically just the results and my thoughts on the results. So then I'll go mainly into what I'm talking about tomorrow on the afterthought. So let's start with the first match. The Divas title was on the line. Brie Bella took on one of three challengers. Was it Eve Torres, Kelly, or Beth Phoenix? Now a lot of everybody would probably either say Eve or Beth Phoenix, but you were wrong. Kelly was picked, and Kelly is your new Divas champion with a roll-up. So I figured it was an okay match, for a Divas match, especially with no Karma at all anymore. Divas division is improving, in my opinion. It really is. I really couldn't take Brie Bella seriously as champion. I really couldn't. She really didn't use the title for anything. The Divas title really isn't even used. Really, it's used as an accessory, really. To hold pants up or whatever. Tie them around their big old pants thing, yeah. Anyway, let's move on to the next match of the night, which was Evan Bourne, sorry, my voice squeaked. Evan Bourne took on one of three challengers, which was Jack Swagger, Mason Ryan, or Sin Cara. Now, everybody would probably say Sin Cara, but they were wrong again. Like I said, I knew this whole thing was planned out, especially from this thing, because I knew everybody would love to see Evan Bourne and Sin Cara, and that's how I knew all of this was planned out. Mason Ryan was chosen by the WWE Universe, and Evan Bourne loses this match to Mason Ryan. I rated this match a 4 out of 10. It wasn't really that entertaining, but it was entertaining. One of the better matches to start the show. A lot of Batista chants. Sorry. There were a lot of Batista chants during the match, and Mason Ryan wins with a House of Pain. If you don't know what that is, it's a choke bomb. Not the choke slam, it's a choke bomb. Look it up if you don't know what it is. So, third match of the night was Kane and Mark Henry in one of three matches. Was it a body slam challenge, an arm wrestling match, or an over-the-top rope challenge? Now, I would love to have probably seen a body slam match, and I know everybody else would, but we got another arm wrestling match, and you know what happens with arm wrestling matches. One guy gets it down, then the other guy suddenly pulls it back up and pulls it down, and the guy that's losing right now, bam, hits the guy that's attacking. And that's exactly what happened. Kane put his arm down. He almost beat Mark Henry. Mark Henry beat up on Kane, did exactly what he did to Big Show last night, except for all the legs. He hit the world's strongest slam on Kane through the announcer's table. And kind of a relief that there was no Diet Coke thing, because then I know Booker T would have gotten back an in-ring competitor, and I don't want anything to happen to him. He's a good commentator in my opinion, and everybody else doesn't think so, but Booker T's a good commentator in my opinion. I rated this match a 1. It didn't impress me at all. It didn't impress me with, how they were trying to even make this Big Show and Del Rio, and now it's all changed to Kane and Mark Henry on SmackDown. I'm waiting. I'm thinking probably Money in the Bank, it's going to be Big Show and Kane versus Mark Henry and Alberto Del Rio, unless Del Rio is in the Money in the Bank. That's the only thing I can see. Then there was a segment with R-Truth, who he was supposed to explain his thoughts toward him losing the WWE Championship to a little Jimmy. Not much to say about that. It was a kind of funny stuff. They aired the same video package that they did yesterday before the match, and then, of all people, Christian comes out. Christian comes down to the ring and basically supports R-Truth and saying, you know what, we were both screwed. And then he plays the footage of his match with Randy Orton, where his foot was under the bottom rope and the referee didn't see it, so he was screwed. Then The Miz comes out, and speaking of The Miz, I forgot about my hat. Thank you very much. The Miz came down and I know I forgot about my hat, I'm sorry guys. But The Miz came down to the ring and said that they were, all three of them were screwed, and The Miz wasn't screwed. He lost fair and square to Alex Riley at Capital Punishment. Sorry, I have all my notes right here, guys. I don't have it in front of the camera anymore. I have it kind of out to the side. So if you see me look over here, that's my notes. So, let's see. Then they had this really funny segment where The Miz was saying, really, really, really. Then they switched it up and put Riley. Then they put Randy in there, and they kind of switched it around with the three of them until R-Truth just broke it up and started screaming, Jimmy, 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 little Jimmy, whatever. And it was pretty funny. Then SmackDown General Manager Teddy Long comes down to the ring, which is, I don't understand why Teddy Long is on a Raw show. How can I put this? He's on a Raw show, making rules on a Raw show. But anyway, he comes down to the ring, or he doesn't come down to the ring, he stays on the ramp and says that there will be a 6-man tag team match, which is the second main event. R-Truth, Christian, and The Miz will take on John Cena, Randy Orton, and Alex Riley. Yes, it does sound like overkill, and it pretty much was. It was a good segment. I liked it. It had some comedy in there, so that's how I know all three of these guys really do have some mic work. Let's see. Match number 4. United States Championship match. Dolph Ziggler versus Kofi Kingston in a rematch from last night's Capital Punishment. It was, I don't know all three of the matches off the top of my head, but the winner was 2 out of 3 falls. Probably the best one out of all. The first fall went to Dolph Ziggler after a zigzag during a commercial break. The second fall went to Kofi Kingston after an SOS. And then the third fall went to Kofi Kingston via disqualification. So your winner was still Dolph Ziggler. He's still the United States Champion. Hopefully this means that Ziggler's getting a push. And what I mean by a push, I mean a bigger push. Bigger push maybe in the top mid-card, maybe even low main event level. He could be used as one of those big secondary heels that I'm talking about. Say The Miz, or soon to happen, number 1 contender leaves the WWE. They need that secondary face to snap right in there, and okay, I'll take the main spot for this guy. So yeah, there's that. It was an okay match. I rated it a 5. It wasn't the best match, but it was a good match. So I applaud that. It wasn't as good as their match from yesterday though. 5th match of the night was the triple threat match for the number 1 contender spot for the WWE Championship. Alberto Del Rio versus Rey Mysterio versus CM Punk. The 3 matches that were chosen were no disqualification, falls count anywhere, or a submissions match. Now I know that the reason why WWE did not pick a submissions match is because they knew it would be too obvious that Del Rio or CM Punk would win the match. So the WWE Universe chose a Falls Count Anywhere match. Now, the one thing I don't get about Falls Count Anywhere matches is that they don't take that rule very well. And what I mean by that is there's barely any falls on the outside. And what I mean by that, you can be on the floor, you'll be wrestling. Especially all the recent Falls Count Anywhere matches. All the recent Falls Count Anywhere matches have always ended in the ring. That's the main thing I just hate about this. And that's the one thing that I knew, that this match was going to end in the ring. But your winner, surprisingly, CM Punk steals a win and becomes the new number one contender for the WWE Championship and will face John Cena in his hometown of Chicago, Illinois. And yours truly may be going to that pay-per-view, but kind of a sad moment for that as well, because I will tell you guys in a second, CM Punk made a shocking announcement after the match and said that CM Punk, his contract is expiring the night after Money in the Bank. So if he does win the WWE Championship, he's taking the WWE Championship with him wherever he goes, whether it's the ROH, maybe he go back to his stuff in ROH. That was pretty good. Maybe his stuff with TNA that he did back in the beginning. Maybe he can return to that as well. I don't know what's the future for CM Punk. The main thing I want to talk about on the Afterthought tomorrow. I might make it actually earlier because I might have some stuff to do tomorrow. So, very good match. I actually rated this a 7. The match of the night. Very good match here, guys. I really definitely recommend, if you're in the mood for a really good triple threat match of 2011, I definitely recommend this match. The 6th match of the night was Cody Rhodes and Daniel Bryan. The 3 matches were a paper bag match, a no count out match, or a collegiate rules. I still can't say the word. I don't even know what it is, but the winner was a no count out match, which means you can go wherever you want, but pinfalls have to be in the ring. Your winner, Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan wins. Not that surprising at all. I rated this match a 2.5. It wasn't really that good of a match. I know I've been really, really grading these matches hard as of late. It's because I barely trust WWE anymore. They're starting to become TNA, really. But after the match, Daniel Bryan locked on the LeBell Lock on Cody Rhodes, but Ted DiBiase was in there to make the save and attack Daniel Bryan. Cody Rhodes got up and then assisted Ted DiBiase into the attack of Daniel Bryan. He grabbed a paper bag from a fan and put the paper bag on Daniel Bryan to end the segment. Match over and done with. One thing I want to mention here after this match was a dance competition. Vicky Guerrero. I don't even know why I want to mention this match. Oh my god. Vicky Guerrero, she challenged one of the commentators, Booker T, Jerry Lawler, or Michael Cole, to a dance contest. 15 years of ballet, jazz, and no, I don't believe any shit of that. And then for whoever he faced or she faced was none other than Michael Cole. Michael Cole was actually picked by the WWE Universe to dance and beat Vicky Guerrero in a dancing contest. Then Vicky Guerrero slapped Michael Cole and said, "How could you? I win." Vicky Guerrero goes up to the top and thank God, match over and done with. That was terrible in my opinion. I don't know why they had that, but I digress. 7th match of the night and the main event. John Cena, Randy Orton, and Alex Riley versus The Miz, Christian, and R-Truth. This match was a great 6-man tag match. I definitely recommend this match. Alex Riley was the first one to be eliminated by Christian. Miz attacked him from behind, thus causing also R-Truth to be eliminated by Randy Orton. The Miz to be eliminated by Randy Orton. R-Truth to be eliminated by Randy Orton. Christian eliminating Randy Orton. And John Cena eliminating Christian with Randy Orton's help. Randy Orton was knocked out on the floor. And Christian, none other than Christian, he's up for the attitude adjustment. He reverses the attitude adjustment. Christian turns around and eats an RKO by Randy Orton. Randy Orton was already out, mind you. I don't know why the referee allowed this, and there was no point in why the referee was not paying attention. Just whatever. But your winners, John Cena, Randy Orton, Alex Riley. I'm actually surprised with how much Alex Riley did with that bicep thing. I hope it's not too bad. I definitely see this guy being a very top face in the company. Granted, I like him better as a heel, but that's just that for me. Overall, this show was okay. I'm not gonna say it was a bad show, but before I go off, I want to first of all give a shout out to Review Manify. Thank you for watching my videos, bro. And secondly, I want to say thank you to WWE, because none other than the Heartbreak Kid, my favorite wrestler right now, because obviously of Randy Orton's sudden passing, or not Randy Orton, Randy Savage's sudden passing, I kind of needed a new, alive favorite wrestler, and I picked Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels will be appearing in Las Vegas, I think it's Las Vegas, as the guest host of the show. So, got me thinking of maybe Shawn Michaels, maybe one more match, maybe. Could happen. Maybe we'll see one more Sweet Chin Music. Well, not one more. We'll see probably many. If he's still a Hall of Famer, we're definitely going to keep seeing some Sweet Chin Musics, definitely. All in all, this show was okay. I'm not going to say it was the best show, but, I was shopping with my mom at the beginning of the show, so I kind of missed the CM Punk segment. I came in right in time for the Kelly to win the Divas Championship. Honestly, I was not a big fan of the show. Honestly, up to the 6-man tag match, I had to give the show probably a 5.5. I was not that interested in the show, but the 6-man tag match kind of rose it. I'm up to a 6.5. Give me your thoughts and opinions on the show. Sorry about the 18-minute review. Probably the only one that'll ever do that. And for this video to be longer than my capital punishment, whatever. I hope you guys like this. I'll try and put posters up or whatever. I'll try and make this a lot more, more entertaining. So, also stay tuned for any daily dose of breaking news, which I have been doing for the past few days. CM Punk and ROH, WrestleMania, Undertaker and Triple H at SummerSlam 2011, and there was one more. Alex Riley being injured. So, that's all for that. I'll make the afterthought tomorrow. Please, subscribe up below. Please subscribe to the guy in the comment, or in the description. Review Manify, fantastic YouTuber here. Sorry about the 20-minute video. That'll do it for me, guys. Perry the Entertainer signing off, and peace out.